Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on a lovely little campsite in St Neots. All parks up there. Let's have a little look around, shall we? Now the beauty of this campsite, and it is a big campsite, I think they've got about 180 pitches. So it is quite a big old site. They've got grass pitches, they've got hard standing, and various with electric, without electric, and jumbo. But one of the real beauty parts of this is, as you can see, this is the campsite. Now I think what I'm walking along here is like a public footpath, so people do have the right of way to walk down here, but then like here is the front of the campsite. But this is the beautiful part. It's right on the Great River Ouse. Look at that, you've got river access straight from your pitch. People are pitching up here, as you can see, and they're, got beautiful views of the river. It is stunning. I'm led to believe as well there is actual access to the river. Like if you've got supboards or kayaks or canoes or anything like that, there is access further down, so you can, launch from the campsite, which is quite nice. And there are some fishing pegs, but fishing season's closed at the moment. I wouldn't do it, but it's like really like, I just really want to fish, Look at that. I mean, as campsite views go, that's pretty cool, right? Now there are some spots along this river front that have electric, and there's a lot that don't, so it depends on if you're off grid or not, what you want, if you can get a river pitch. And I'm pretty sure the river pitches get requested quite quick and quite often, especially through the summer. It's packed. But yeah, I mean, if you come midweek or something when the school holidays are not on, this place, I'm definitely coming back here midweek when kids are at school and fishing season's over, because just look at this. It's definitely right up my alley. This is what I was talking about. This is the launch bit. So you can launch from here and then you can fish the rest. So yeah, you can jump in the water here with your kayak and then off you go. Or you could do supboarding. I'd definitely fall in within a second. The amount of companies I've had offer me supboards, I don't know why. Do they just want to see a fat guy fall into water? Because I've said no to them all. It's just not happening. I do like having a little look around campsites, seeing all the different motorhomes people have got. And, I'm not judging here, but seeing some of the old motorhomes that are still going, which gives me real hope that mine can last many years into the future. If you've got an old motorhome and you're still purring along, then yeah, drop the age in the comments below. How old is your motorhome? Let me know in the comments, because I mean, I've said I'll probably keep mine for 10 years, but there's no like gets to 10 years and I'm just getting rid of it. It's, if it's still going strong and I don't need anything different, then I'll keep it for 15 years. I don't know about you, but whilst also seeing the older motorhomes, and that gives me confidence that mine's going to last, I like seeing some of the big brand new ones as well, thinking, yeah, in about 7 years, 5 to 10 years, I could buy that one. I could get that one. That could be my upgrade. I like seeing all the new ones come through, because I know that I'm never going to buy a brand new one, but I'd definitely look at some of them second hand. So again, it fills me with confidence that there's some motorhomes for me to get later on, because people are buying all the nice new ones, and I'll have them once they're more reasonably priced and in my price range, shall we say. Is that just me that looks at other people's motorhome going, yep, I'm going to have that in 5 years or 10 years? I mean, whether you do or you don't is another thing, but yeah, maybe that's just me. Do you do that? So one thing you've got to keep an eye on here, it's rough with a smooth really, and I suppose this only really happens deep in winter I suppose it can happen at any time, but this is a flood site, so it will flood at times when the river comes up. So much so, they actually have flood boards all around with current alerts and that. I did read on one of the boards, it said if it's an amber, then you stay, 30 minutes or an hour from here. Don't go further. If it's red, then stay only 20 minutes from here or something like that. If you can see the land yachts just over there, that's where I'm parked. Now there is 2 blocks. Now there's 2 utility blocks on this site. This is the first, which I'll show you in a moment. And then the next one is over at the entrance where the reception is, just over there. For such a big site that is pretty busy right now, it's really quiet, which is really nice. Now, it's not the height of school holidays or anything like that, so there's not that many kids running around and things, but it really is just birds chirping and cheeping and singing away. And yeah, just the leaves rustling. It's nice and quiet, lovely. Now that block down there is pretty standard, and it's got ladies and gents, and then you've got the dishwashing area at the front and an Elson point. Pretty simple, but a nice amount of showers and that over there, and they are good showers. Now this block is part of the reception, so it's a bit more going on. They have got a laundry, they've got more showers and toilets over here, and yeah, a bit more going on. Birds are nesting in this cigarette bin. We ask you to not use this bin. Please use alternatives outside the ladies' entrance. Thank you for understanding. Blue tits live here. How cool is that? This is the laundry room. They currently are waiting for 2 new machines to be delivered. These ones are out of order, but they're expected any day now, I've been told. So yeah, but it is $3.50 a wash and £1 per 20 minutes, which is an absolute bargain. Really is. I mean, the Revolution machines are great. They're convenient, but you're looking at 20 quid. Maybe I think it's about £22 the last time I went to one, which is just, it's mad. It's quite ironic. I'm standing here like a tit, waiting for the blue tits to come back just to see them. This is the information room, and it's packed with information, which makes it a good information room. Now, I know I've banged on about it, but fishing, £3 per adult if you're staying on site. 3 quid. That's a bargain. That is a bargain. Then you've got kids' activities, like if they want to do some colouring in, there's loads of sheets, like pictures to colour in and word searches. But then you've got things here as well about all the local takeaways, and some menus, various different places, different takeaways in the area, which is pretty good. It's yeah, and then they've also got a list of all the wildlife that's been seen on site. I like this. Please add the wildlife you see. Pensioners. That wasn't me. I'm just merely along for the laughs. I just spotted it and thought, yeah, that's a funny one. This is the main entrance to the site. Like I say, you've got the reception just here, and they've got nice bits and bobs in there, a few little essentials, ice creams. They've got a lot of ice creams in there, which is good. I might actually treat myself to a feast later, because they are old school bangers. Absolutely love a feast. A Magnum, probably second best, but a feast, it's got it all going on, right? Come on, what is your favourite ice cream? Drop it in the comments below. You can't beat a feast. You just can't. As I was walking back, I started talking to one of the wardens on site about how beautiful the site is, right next to the river and everything. And we started talking about the flooding. And she said that it has happened. It happened last year, from September until February. They were pretty much underwater. So yeah, it does happen. She said it was about 2.5 foot into the reception, so everything was underwater. So yeah, the whole site was underwater, which is pretty mad. Very unique site, because the ground's rock hard now. It's just mad, isn't it? I mean, I go to Newark a lot, and that when I'm out with Shane and his dad, and we go fishing on the Trent, and that floods over winter completely. I think last time it flooded, I was up there and it was like nearly 4 meters up. 4 meters. It's just, where does this water come from? It's just, it boggles the mind, it really does. Now I'm on site, one because I was going past the area and I wanted to check out the site because I knew there was a river and that. Two, I want to do some work, get a few bits done and just stop for a day or two. I might stay another day, I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I'm just doing some work basically. But look at this, I found another use for my dishwasher. Obviously it's still washing, but it's not dishes. My vents, yes. So inside here, there is, you can see there, a vent hole. There's various ones dotted around the motorhome. There's one above my bed. So they were getting a bit grotty and a bit grimy because they are, you know, vents basically, they're open. Now I don't know if I've told you guys already, but I put my Max fan vent guard in my dishwasher and it came out like brand new. So I thought, well, why not take all them off whilst I've arrived on site? I should have taken them before because they were grim, but I forgot. I just chucked them all straight in. I was just on a mission to get them in, but they are like brand new now. They are just sparkling. Not gonna lie, they took a little bit more persuading to go back in than they did coming out. They weren't easy getting out, but yeah, you just got to make sure you hold one side while you whack the other to then, because otherwise it whacks it and it comes out. Now I know some of you might be thinking, God, he's just banging on about that dishwasher. He really is trying to, you know, try and entice us all into it. Now, yeah, fine, I do. I love it. It's my latest gadget and I'm really loving it. But ain't gonna lie, it's huge. Look at it. And like a lot of people have told me, it's ridiculous, it's massive and all this and that. Yeah, I get that. It is ridiculous and massive, but I love it. But that is also why I'm trying to find other things it can clean, which seems really stupid. But it's, you know, if it's going to take the room and take the space in the motorhome, it has to be able to do as much as it can, you know. And I'm not going to say it's going to start washing my pants like a washing machine, because it's not, and I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to subject you into that, and I'm not going to subject myself to that. But if I can get it to clean a few little extra things that, you know, normally wouldn't be cleaned or would be a pain in the backside to clean, then it's earning its space, right? That's how I see it anyway. That's how I see it. We take a minute as well just to take in the layout. I love when it's in like park up mode and it's, you know, work mode, because I can chill out here, have my food, lunch, breakfast, dinner, all that, and watch TV and things there. I've got the TV, but it's not out at the moment. That's up in there. But then I've got work mode over here. So with the two tables, which, oh, I love. Best thing I've done, getting rid of the big table. I can just kick back, sit here, and then I've got the table there ready to start working. So I'm in work mode there. And, you know, laptop can be there, work away. And then when I want to get up and do something, it can all just stay there. And I can come and do whatever I'm doing in the motorhome. Or, you know, come and kick back, chill out for half hour, have some lunch, have some breakfast or dinner or whatever it is. And yeah, it's two separate areas. Absolutely love it, really do. Right, so been cooking dinner, which I'll show you in a bit. It's a nice little bit of grub, I tell you that. A lovely bit of grub. Look at this. It's just lovely, isn't it? Now, I've left the camera just there doing a time lapse. Now, I could leave it here for 2.5 hours and hope that it's still there when I come back. Do I do that? I'm not sure. Will it still be there? Might have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Well, I managed to get some drone footage, but that was windy. The drone didn't really like that, to be fair, and it was going woo 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 woo. But got the footage and got the drone back. Boys and their toys, really. The sun is dipping and it's freezing. My fingers have all of a sudden just got stone cold. Part of me wants to really leave the camera there. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? I may come to regret it, but I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Right. I think the plan is get dinner almost done. The sauce is done. Just need to cook the meat. And then get it almost done, ready to eat. And then go back and get my camera. Fingers crossed. Time to go and see if the camera is still there. I mean, the sun is just setting now. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. The sky over there. I might stay with it for a couple of minutes and watch the sky. But I mean, I don't actually know if you know how far it is. So obviously I'm there, and let me spin the camera around. It's all the way over there that I've left it. Fingers crossed I'm not whinging and crying in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Next time I need to set the camera up right here to be peeking right through there, because that is where the sun is just setting right through that little gap. Looks beautiful, beautiful. Now, question is, would you have left your camera for the shot? Would you? Drop it in the comments below. Am I mental? Was I stupid? And would you do that? Get a load of these. Honestly, look at this. That is a beautiful creamy mushroom pepper sauce with some pork steaks. Now, I could have done some more bits and bobs with it, but I just thought I'd have 3 pork steaks instead. I don't want anything else. I'm trying to, you know, stay away from carbs as much as I can, and because of my diabetes and well, whatever. But look at this. How good does that look? Now, I'm going to dig into this whilst watching a bit of Power. Have any of you watched that? Oh, Tommy and Ghost. Taking New York City. Good morning. Let's see what it's like outside. It's looking a bit grey today compared to yesterday. Lovely little sleep last night. It's yeah, really nice and quiet campsite. Oh, do you know what? Some people have asked about this. I might as well. People have said, "What is the tablet? What is the screen on the wall?" Basically, it is just an old Samsung tablet, really quite old. And I've got an app called. Let me just touch the screen. The app is called Photo. So as you can see there, just download it. I'm not on premium or anything. It's just a free app. And then you link it to a Google album, and then it just plays a slideshow of all your photos. And you can actually set them up so you can share the album. So you could, for instance, if you've got, I don't know, friends and family, and you had an old tablet and you gave it to, I don't know, grandparents. Let's say you gave the tablet to grandparents or something. So it's at home on their, in their room, in their living room, on the wall or something, on the table. You and the missus or the family could then add photos to the album of the day out that you're on right now, for instance. So say you're at this site, this campsite, taking pictures with the ducks or something with the kids. You could then add them to the Google album, and then they'd appear in their living room almost instantly through the cycling of the photos. So yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, there's Liam. I don't know about you, but I love using old tech. I did not think I was going to start talking about this morning, but hey, you know, it gets to a point when, like, you've got tech, and then there's a point when you can sell it and get rid of it, trade it in, get some money for it, back for it before you upgrade to new tech. Or then once it's gone past that, it's pretty much worthless, and not worth getting rid of. So in the case of that tablet, it was like, you know, you get 50 quid for it or something like that. I'll probably get 20 quid for it now. So there's no point in getting rid of it. So you might as well use it for something. So I did it before in the old motorhome, and I used a screen, and I had it as a little log fire or as a little fish tank, because I still want a fish tank. Still want a fish tank. But I do love using old tech and old items for other stuff. Not to the point of some people make their whole home out of old items and that, which is really cool. But yeah, if you've upcycled any old tech into some cool stuff, then let me know in the comments, because I'd definitely be up for some of that. Definitely. And while we're talking about tech, let me show you this. Everyone's online these days, and we're all using data and everything like that. Now you come to some campsites and their speeds are shocking. The internet is so slow, the Wi-Fi they provide is pants. It is really, really thingy. Now look at how fast the internet speed is here. So this was last night. Here we go. This was last night. 654 down and 101 up. That's crazy. I'm just going to do a test now. Look at this. It is so fast, the internet here. I'm on 3 mobile with my router, and it is just blazing. I haven't even got the Starlink out because there's no need. Look at them speeds. So if you do need somewhere to chill out and do some work and get some stuff uploaded and do some speed, and you're on the free network, then this place is banging. 500 down and almost 100 up. Love it. Love a good internet speed. Now yesterday, you know, I was standing outside the reception area building, the utility block, to see if the blue tits were coming out, but they weren't. I stood there for ages and they didn't come back. I couldn't see them. I saw one fly out, but I weren't quick enough to record it. But yeah, now where I'm on pitch 22 on the grass here. If I spin you round, there's a tree, and just in the tree there's a hole. So there's I've seen a blue tit fly in and out there. I'm not going to go closer because I don't want to disturb them, but there's a lot of wildlife here. There really is. Even pensions from the wildlife spotted list. That was brilliant. And I actually saw the ginger cat last night. I saw the ginger cat wandering over here. So it's an up-to-date list. It is. I can't say the word. I was going to say it's I can't say that word. Accurate list. I'll get mocked for that. But this has been a great little stay. I'm leaving today, so I'm going to pack up and then hit the road. But yeah, it's been an absolute great little site to stay at for the night and explore. I'm definitely going to come back in when the fishing season's open and it's not school holidays, so I can do a little bit of fishing. But yeah, not too bad. I mean, I'm on a grass pitch, and for just me, for one night with electric, is £23. So I think you're probably looking at about 32 quid for a couple. It's high season now, isn't it? So it's not too bad, but yeah, that is me parked up on this lovely little site. I've told you this site is in St Neots, and I would love some recommendations from the area. So from St Neots, Peterborough, Newark, Doncaster, any of that area. I'm going to be hanging around that area for a while, so I'd love to know some places to go, campsites, wild camping, things to do, places to eat, things to see, anything. If you've got any of that, drop it in the comments below, because I'll be adding that to my list and then trying to do that in the coming month or so. So please, 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 if you've got any local recommendations to this area, then do drop them in the comments below. If you've got any campsites like this next to water or with banging Wi-Fi, again, drop that in the comments below. And any other questions or comments you've got, add them down below, because I will be starting, I think I'm going to be starting a Motorhome Mondays monthly, and then answering questions, because I know a lot of people have been saying, bring it back, come on, do it, you know. And it's an easy way of interacting with you guys and answering your questions straight up, you know, off the cuff and on the fly. Pretty much what I do completely, really. So yeah, if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a banging week. Bye.